All right, we are back at Brushy Mountain Outpost. It is Sunday morning, and it's raining. Yay!
Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We got a shuttle ride up here from Bubba, who is a wonderful person, and we enjoyed our hotel last night. We are going to be making our trip over to Trent's Grocery here just in a little bit. We think that the trail goes that way out through the rain, and we're hoping that the rain will abate as we go through the day, and that we won't be too bad off, but we'll dry out. We'll get a good hot shower tonight, and we'll be comfortable. So we're going to head up the trail. Videos may be limited today because I'm going to probably tuck my phone away inside my rain jacket, but we are going to have a great day. It's going to be fun. So this is our trail this morning. That's I-77, and we're probably heading that way. We don't know for sure. We're going to go wherever the trail takes us. I'll try to get some video today, but as you can see, it's raining. And it's tree limb. Got a tree limb. That's okay though. We're going to have a good day. We're on rocks right now, but I'm confident that that's not going to be the case all day. We're hoping for that. I don't know why I'm hung up on rocks. But anyway, moving right along, and we'll talk to you soon. Well, we are out in kind of a damp and dreary day. We're slack packing today. That's why Angel's got no pack. Gavin's got no pack. Bullfrog has one, but there's not much in it. And the same is true with mine. I've got water and a raincoat and my first aid supplies, and that's about it. In fact, I'm not even really sure I brought all my first aid supplies because I know what Bullfrog's got, and we didn't want to be redundant. I see it. So already on the trip, because I was looking down to mine for rocks, roots, and mud holes, my vision is somewhat limited at the top because of my baseball hat, and previously because of my raincoat. I took a rhododendron branch right across the forehead. It was a good 3-inch branch, and I saw stars. It hurt. It knocked me backwards for a second, but I bounced back and told the limb, "Thank you for waking me up," or something like that, and we are plowing on forward through the mud. We're going to have a good day, even though the weather's not the best. It is Mother's Day. We were just rudely reminded by Angel that she's our trail mom, and we haven't told her Happy Mother's Day yet. So Happy Mother's Day, Angel. We appreciate you, and thank you for your patience and encouragement. We, as I've said several times before, we've been blessed to hike with Angel and Bullfrog and Travis and Snow Cream and Wednesday and Pringles and several other folks out there. Barefoot. Yep, I forgot about Barefoot. I need to find her on Facebook. I wonder if she is. But anyway, we've been blessed to have met all the wonderful people out here. It's truly amazing to me the number of people who have shared with me how they have been encouraged by Gavin. And, you know, he's kept a couple of folks out here, I think. He hiked with Travis. We both hiked with Travis early on, and we were all good for each other. We meshed and melded very well, and they were able to talk about some things, and that helped Gavin. And also Santa from Atlanta. I've not mentioned him in quite a long time, but we were with him the first 4 nights, and even though we didn't get really close to him, it was kind of a comfort those first 4 nights to come into the campsite. He was already there and set up and good to go, and gave us some real encouraging words and some suggestions and that sort of thing. So the people have been awesome. So I wanted to say a thanks to all the folks that we've met out here, moms and non-moms, because we all kind of mother each other out here some and help each other out and provide encouragement, and that's what good moms do. So we're going to try to cross over this mucky mess right here and head on up the road. Hey, buddy.
All buttoned up.
Well, still going on up the trail here today. Not carrying a ton of weight, and that's kind of nice. The rain for the moment has kind of stopped on us. We have shed our raincoats, and I shed my pack cover because I needed to get into my pack, and I just didn't feel like messing with putting it back on. So we're just kind of meandering through the woods here today. Got a little bit of an up going right now. You can see Hawkeye up here in the distance a little bit. But we're just kind of following the ridge line. And it's been a really nice walk this morning. We saw a deer, you can hear the birds. It's not too hot, it's a really good day. And we were glad to be here.
I feel as though I just hiked 600 miles.
So we got the mark right here, 600 miles in. It's an awesome job. Alrighty. Okay, now the camera's on. I still don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's probably I'm just jiggling and moving and all that jazz. But we have news. We have just crossed the 600 mile mark, and that's pretty awesome. We are having a great hike today. The weather has been up and down. It started on us. When we started, we were raining. We're getting rained on, and it blew over, thankfully. And now it's just kind of a nice, cool day. It's humid, but it's not hot, so it feels really nice. And the reason I got my phone out is we're hiking past all these young trees. I wanted to point some of them out that I know about. This one right here, that's called a red leaf maple, and we have those at home. You can see the stem is red. That's how you can identify that as a red leaf maple. And that's kind of nifty. That appears to be, I'm not going to call that one. I thought it was a dogwood, but that's definitely not a dogwood. I don't know what this moss is, but that's kind of neat. But the thing I really wanted to show you, I've walked past now. Dadgummit. And it's a shame that we're so early in a way. But, sassafras. This is really a nifty plant here. Sassafras has a 3-lobed leaf, but the immature ones have only 1 lobe, and they'll grow into 3-lobed. Go ahead.
They have 3 different types of leaves.
Oh, they have 3 different types of leaves. So there's some more of that.
This one has 2 of the 3.
Yeah?
Here we go.
Oh, is it got all 3? Okay, cool. Let's go back and look at this. All right, so we'll
You've got a glove,
Yep.
a mitten,
Okay.
and a sock.
Awesome. Awesome. That's neat. And the thing I was really wanting to show you, pretty sure, maybe not. It's not. I was looking for this little ground cover stuff that we're passing along. And I'm not, well, it's all over. These little guys right here, I'm going to be embarrassed if I'm wrong. I am almost certain those will soon be blueberry bushes. No, maybe not. I really do think that's what I've been calling blueberry bushes, and I may be wrong about that. I'll have to research that. This is the most sassafras though in one place I've seen. That's a nifty little plant. I'm not sure what that one is.
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyway, we're going on down the trail and I'm holding up traffic, so I'm gonna ring off and move on. Well, this is the Jenny Knob shelter and we are passing through. We just came in and had a real quick lunch and refilled the water break, and we're heading on to Trent's Grocery down the way. But I did want to take a picture because sometimes I forget to put shelters in the videos, but this is one of them. I'll talk to you soon. Well, I don't know if I'll come upon another mountain stream, so we're going to call this one the stream of the day. We have been hiking for see here, 8 miles, 9 maybe. And we've had very little water, but we passed a couple of little streams here just in the last little bit. But we did fill up at the shelter there where we stopped for lunch. So we're heading on, and our next stop I think is going to be Trent's Grocery. And it has started raining on us again. There's water in the garden, and that's good. It's not pouring, and it's warm enough. I'm not even going to bother with my raincoat because that just kind of gets hot and sweaty. It's nice there where the water comes over those moss-covered rocks. But anyway, we are heading on up the trail. Still on the trail, doing well. Man, it's been a better day today than I expected. Because our weather was dismal when we started. It stopped raining until we ate lunch. And then as we got towards our lunch stop, it got kind of rainy again. But it just kind of cools things down. It's just a really pleasant day to hike. And like the greenery. There's Hawkeye looking for water. Let me get him some water. We are still dealing with some rocks successfully. They weren't nearly as bad as the ones several days ago, but the greenery is just awesome out here. There's a little bit of everything. This dogwood blooming. And I'm supposed to know what these are. I can't remember now. I'm sure somebody will reply and comment and such. But anyway, we're heading on towards our destination of Trent's Grocery. Angel has a package there, and we're going to camp in the backyard tonight. So it'll all be a lot of fun. I'm sure. Hopefully the rain will stop before we have to set up camp, but if it doesn't, well, we'll learn a new skill. And that's all good too. Well, I do have to report we have been traveling over some sharp, jagged rocks again. I've just been so excited. But maybe we'll walk out of them. They've not been as bad as some we've had, and we've had lots of big rocks to step on that are kind of flat and get footing. I guess that's one of the things about walking a ridge line. When these mountains were kind of pushed up, I guess this is where all the rocks kind of settle to the top. Things seem to have abated. These aren't too bad. You can dodge those. Anyway, I just thought I would share that we're plowing forward and still enjoying a cool, damp, wet day that is actually a really good day to hike in. I don't have on a raincoat. It's not raining at the moment, but I started sweating in the raincoat, and it's probably getting wetter on the inside. And as warm as it is, even if it's raining right now, it's raining and cooling me down when doing the walking. These rocks have slowed us down. Now this is more of those that you can't avoid. But we've had precious little of this today, so we're thankful. And still moving forward. Well, just stepped out of the woods onto this. I don't know how far we've got left to go on the hike. This is awfully pretty. Into this little mountain right here in the valley in front of us. Walking through the grass. The last few hundred yards of the trail was really fun. It was some sort of a fine clay mud on a downhill section. About every step you took, you'd slide 3 feet. And kind of dicey there a couple of times. I made it through without going down. I'll be so fortunate on this. It's a little flatter. Anyway, plowing on up the trail. Looking forward to getting my pack off my back and taking my shoes off. It won't be too far out. It is about 10 till 5, 15 till 5. We just sort of figured we'd be there, I think, between 5 and 5:30 maybe. We don't have too much further to go. Exciting. Ooh, this is muddy and slippery too. I'm going to hang up and pay attention to where I'm sitting. Well, I wasn't expecting a suspension bridge when I left out today, but there's one. That's kind of nice. I don't remember anything about seeing this in the book or in AWOL's guide or anything. But you're going to see us over this little body of water here. We'll run across and we'll see what we can see from up here. Let's do it. It goes up about 10 feet. It's a nice little arc. road on the other side. I wonder if that's our destination. I bet it is. We're getting kind of close. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm sure I've got to hold a bunch of trekking poles before I go across. And the phone will click in. Just to be sure. Whoa, this thing moves. Wow, that's interesting. That is definitely interesting. Wow, very cool. Let's go back in and look and see what the name of this thing is. Because I was absolutely not expecting a suspension bridge. It shakes and moves. I bet Gavin had a fine time on this. Pretty nice. How far we are from traffic. Other side roads are kind of big because I'm not holding on. And we'll get swimming. Alright, well, I've seen it across. Downstairs, and we'll see where the trail goes because it's super cool. I do see blacktop out there. We'll sit and see what happens. How far Angel and Bullfrog are from it? Not too far. I heard not too long ago. Alright, here's the white road. Oh, stepping down off of that thing with a little bit of step. And we'll go this way and see what happens. Definitely a road, and I think I hear Hawkeye. Here we go. Well, this is the view from inside the tent. Without the tent, sometimes when it rains, the right way to put up your tent to keep from getting soaked is to put the ground sheet down first. You can put your poles up and then pitch your fly over the ground sheet so it doesn't get so wet. And then you can pitch your tent from the inside. But I didn't do that yet because the ground sheet got a little bit wet. So I was kind of hanging around waiting on it to dry. And some sections of it are, some aren't. I've been sitting right here. But I'm going to give it a few minutes and let the ground sheet dry. But there's actually a lot of room in here. And you actually, I could just lay out my sleeping pad right now on the ground sheet. And the only issue that I would ever have is, would there be bugs coming up underneath the ends down here? And to be honest, I'm not really sure I worry about that much because we sleep in shelters and there's free access to the bugs in the shelters, no charge at all. So I may consider just going without the actual tent body. We call this the minimum pitch. So I don't know, we'll give it a go, but we have arrived at Trent's Grocery. We are awaiting going to get something to eat here just a little bit.